Can I record this, do you think?
She's like kind of famous, so we're gonna be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think basically in April of this year, 2024, right when we went on the market on this house, things really started to slow. And the luxury price point of really it's like 3 to 6 million has become very slow all throughout the valley. Studio City is a little bit busier than Sherman Oaks, and Sherman Oaks is a little bit busier than Encino. When I say busier, a little bit more demand. But you know, the ULA tax, which is a tax that was enacted a couple years ago in the city of Los Angeles, which taxes anything, or used to be anything above 4.995 million, it was an additional 4% tax to the seller. So on 5 million bucks is an extra $200,000. They've since bumped that up to 5.149. Anything above 5.149, you're taxed 4%. Anything above 10 million, I believe, becomes a 5% tax. So the luxury price point has really slowed. That in addition to, there's been a lot, I think, of speculative builds that have been popping up throughout the valley. So there's a little bit of oversupply, mostly in the west part of the San Fernando Valley, not so much in the Studio City area, which lies in the east part of the valley. But it's just become a very challenging price point to sell. So we happened to go on the market in April on this particular home, and that's right when things started to slow, unfortunately. This home is absolutely spectacular. The developer, Jacob, did such a phenomenal job of choosing finishes, picking the layout, design, everything. And it's just become a little bit of a challenge. So I speculate, based on my research, there's been somewhere between a 5 all the way up to 20% correction on some of these homes. The Encino area, I believe, has seen closer to a 15 to 20% correction in a 3 million and above price point. Studio City is off by, say, 5-10%, something like that, perhaps a little bit higher. If you go north of the boulevard, where we stand now is south of the boulevard. South of the boulevard means Ventura Boulevard. It's a primo location. But buyers, since they have more choices and there's a little bit more supply out there in this price point, are ultra picky about everything. So if the layout isn't perfect, if the design isn't perfect, if there's some noise being on a main road, if you're near an apartment building, freeway, whatever it might be, buyers find a way to complain about it. So you really have to ensure that your product is perfect.